Hello. How we doing? We good? Everything's good. Saturday, as far as I know. Saturday, stream time. Yeah. Saturday, character design, drawing. Well, this is part. I don't know. I forgot to make the thumbnail, so it's gonna be like the one from the older video. Whoops. But yeah, we're just continuing on with where we left off again. Yeah, I've written some notes about what I want to fix. Obviously, it's not completely finished yet anyway. I've been starting to think about some colors for it, but yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a weird one. We're gonna have to see what works. I'm pretty set on her hair being green though, so I don't know. We'll have to work around that. Anyway, let's jump on into it. Here we are. Oh my god, why is the thing's doing that? Okay, here we are. Is my wings gonna bother you? I hope not. If they're bothering you, just let me know and I'll turn them off next time. Yeah, so I've got some things here that I'm like, yeah, want to fix because there's some things that we need to fix as well. So I'm gonna just jump straight on into it because I think here we need to start fixing things. Yeah, the hood as well. I mean, it just needs some work. I think just needs a bit of work. I mean, it probably needs to have another line as well coming from around the back like this part, so then it can cover up the shirt a bit, and then we can put the contents in from the back contents, which I have on. I do still have my other file open, which is this stuff here. Yeah, that stuff. Let's have a look. We'll start from the top. We'll fix our necklace first because yeah, I'm just really not happy with how this is looking. So that's the notes layer. I can lock that off. This is the layer I want. I want this layer. So we're obviously got to keep that pretty much where it is. But I am gonna get rid of this because it was as soon as like I did it, it was always gonna be the wrong shape. So we need to just fix it and keep going. And that's okay. Sometimes character designs take a little bit of time. Sometimes you walk away for like a day or two, in my case, and then come back and go, oh my god, why did I do that? But look, honestly, being able to see things that you want to change, like even like small maybe mistakes or things that you don't like anymore, walking away and coming back and being able to see that yourself without anyone having to tell you, that is like really good. That's a really good sign that you're either improving or you're just being good in general. I'm not saying that I'm that good. I'm just saying that sometimes I just see things and I go, ugh, yeah, that needs to be changed, or you just don't like it. And there'll be a reason why you don't like it, which hopefully you'll know the reason. And if you do, great. If you don't, know the reason why you don't like something. Just kind of go through the motions of why don't you like it. Like, is there something wrong with the color? Is there something wrong with the shape? Is the lines not doing it for you? I don't know. Just think about it. Even like, I always get second opinions all the time. Like, I constantly ask my family, I was like, does this look good? What does this look like? I constantly put them through the test of to see if I've done my design right by saying, hey, what do you think her occupation is, or where do you think she's from, like, or what do you think she's a good or evil character or something like that. And then most of the time we'll get it right, and sometimes we'll be not quite right, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. What makes you say that it's obviously not what I'm trying to portray it as? And then you learn and you move on from there. Like the most recent one I did with villain, I did the test with that as well, and there was a couple of things that I definitely need to fix. The logo being the main thing on the design page. It's too cutesy. It needs to be fixed and made a bit more evil looking, that's for sure. But we are not doing that today. We are working on Fan Tasia today, and that already looks like a million times better. It's not perfect, but it's gonna do. That's pretty much done for me. So necklace, cool. Necklace done. Necklace done. All right. Now we need to do the hood. I mean, look, these are all like other things that need to be like done anyway, so I'm not too concerned about, you know, like the order of doing that. You just gotta go through the motions. Take your time, go through the motions. Like I said, I often, where's that line? What layer is that on? Oh, it is on this layer. Okay, that needs to not exist. Probably should use a bigger one for that. There we go. Things like that happen, you go, where did that come from? What I might do even as well is get all the line art done, then we'll put the contents of her hood in so I can really focus on it and make it perfect, so I'm not rushed as much. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these, like this corner here and this corner here to connect. And that's gonna be like the inside fold sort of thing. Again, creases on clothing are like my biggest weakness, so it's gonna not look too great. But we're gonna just try and see how we go. It just sort of looks something like that. Because, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be even, which is good. We don't want it to be even. We want it to be nice, but we don't want it to be even. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Even add some lines, maybe, potentially. Might erase this stuff out first. These parts here. Then we'll go in with the smaller eraser and get it going. Get it nice and cleaned up. And yeah, like I'm really glad that I finally can share my my like work process on character design with everybody. It's really good. It's also good to get some nice feedback as well, which was really nice to hear. I'm glad I'm teaching a little bit even. Like I said, I am probably the furthest thing from a professional you can get, but I can try my best. But yeah, like I said, I just do this because I enjoy doing it, not because I do it for a company or anything. I am my own company. I do it for me. I work for myself, therefore if I like it, the boss likes it. Let's make that a little bit thinner. Let's notice it's a little bit thick. Yeah. Cool. What we might even do, we might even add some like crisscross lines in there maybe. Or I mean, you're probably even not going to see it, so we might leave it at that. Because that's like the lines from there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm still not like satisfied with these lines. I might have to do some more research on like the backs of hoods and stuff like that. I think because the way I did it on the front, it looks fine for the front, but like I didn't, it probably needed to like go here and not see this corner bit like over here or over on this side either. But that's okay. I mean, look, if that's probably the case, which I think it might be, I will definitely fix that later. Because at the moment it's really not going to affect too much, so we will just keep going with the rest of this other fixing stuff. Now that brings me to my next point. I want to get the sketch in there, which is that layer. I'm going to try and resize it to be the right size, which is also going to be a fun task. Let's have a look. Still a bit big. Because So I want to just try and make the line as accurate as possible for the back of the cloak, hood, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty close. Is it smaller or bigger? It looks smaller now. Okay, maybe a little bigger. It's pretty close. We're gonna go with that. So, I mean, I probably could get it to, because I think that second side was always going to be off anyway. Actually, no, I can really make it. Because I know the hair was off as well on the one side as well. So I'm going to get it as close as kind of possible. So I can really get it right. Which I think probably about that will do, because I know I'd probably change a bit from the line art. Let's chuck it at the back of that. Let's put that there. Now this is probably most definitely not going to match up with the front and the back, but it's going to do because I said so. So we're just going to add the lines in. I think you won't even see that second line on that side. This side you potentially will. It's about here, about there, and maybe about here, because I didn't do these sketch lines very well, but they're just a rough guide. And this is always going to be a rough guide for the stuff. So yeah, I'm going to shift it over here so I can do the back. That part was on the back. Oh, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's only a couple of little bits. Let's just lock that so I don't accidentally do it on that layer again. That wouldn't be very fun, would it? Right. So this is going to be very interesting. I might even, yeah, I'm going to do it on another layer. Grab this one. I'm going to do this. These lines are very rough at the moment. Oops. It's because I'm not straightforward. There we go. This actually didn't turn out too bad. Yeah, it's pretty alright. This one didn't quite connect. That's okay. That's okay. I can fix it like that. And yeah, look, the good thing about doing it on the separate layer is that I can go over the first layer and it's not going to worry about it, which is nice. It's going to have a little kink in it though, so I'm going to have to probably refix a lot of it. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a kink. That's okay. Let's maybe even see if I can go from somewhere like there-ish. No, hang on. Let's try again. Something like that. Let's try that. And then we'll get... I've definitely over-erased, but that's okay because we can just go back over it. Just go back over it again. Hopefully it looks alright. Yeah, cool. Alright, and then this one looked pretty okay as well. Just needs to tidy up a bit. There we go. Alright, cool. That's that side. Let's get the other side. This side here cleaned up as well, and joining up apparently because I didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it there. Oh, actually, yeah, because I started with that one. I joined up quite nicely. Cool. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to erase the bits on this layer at the back. I can probably even stop showing this layer as well now, but I don't really need it. Because I've decided as well the coat's going to be on an angle, so it's going to... No, that's not a light pen. So it's going to look something like this. So that's the front, and that's the back. It's gonna look like that. So it's a little bit more interesting, but also, yeah, like you won't really notice it that much. If it was in like a game or something, or if you were looking at her from her side, you'd notice it, but front and back you probably won't notice it terribly much at all. But that's okay. It's just a little extra thing. Let's maybe chuck this here. We need to, yeah, get these going. Because we don't see these parts. Ah, the skirt bit. Okay, that's, yeah, something we can fix. We'll have to put legs in front of that. Because it's on the back now. So, because with the front part, it was in front of the legs because it covers the legs, but because around the back, well, actually, now that brings up a good question. Would it look like this flipped over from the back? Is it going to go all the way around like halfway, or is it going to stop here? Honestly, that's a good question. I probably should have covered it up with the coat so we didn't have to deal with this. The sneaky things that character design people do. Look, being completely honest, I'll probably leave it there. It's gonna look weird, so we're gonna make we might even make the this equivalent, like these second and third pleats off the middle, longer at the back. You won't obviously see it on the front one because you don't, so we can have it longer at the back so it doesn't look weird. Otherwise it's just gonna look like some random piece, so we need to give it a little bit of purpose. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna look weird. We don't want it to look weird. No, we don't want weird. We want purposeful things. And that's okay. Because, yeah, like I said, we can always just add, like, even another one there. Something. We'll add something. We'll fix it. We'll make sure we fix it. And then, yeah, we've got to get rid of this bit in the middle as well. All that nice detail. Oh, man. We'll add, like, a seam from the back of the coat as well. We'll add a seam there so it's not completely boring. Depending on the contents as well, we'll probably add a seam in the back of the shirt as well. Because clothes do have seams. Yep, they do. Believe it or not, they do. So sometimes you can use that to your advantage to make some extra detail. It's just simple as well as it's a simple thing you can even add, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, now we've got most of it erased. Ah, yes, the arms. Since the sleeve is in front, we're gonna have to also put the coat over those at the back as well. So it's gonna be a really big coat at the back because the sleeves are, yes, I'm gonna have to fix that too. What I'll do is I'll actually erase it first, because yeah, I won't go too ham with the erasing because I don't want to over erase it either. So we'll leave that though. But yeah, because we're gonna have to put the lines over there too. Because yeah, pretty much like I said, if you see it from the front, sometimes you don't see it from the back, so you gotta make sure you keep it consistent. Because otherwise it'll, yeah, look weird, and we don't want weird. It's gotta be purposeful. So yeah, like I said, I'm not doing that bit yet because I want to make sure this looks right. Just gotta do one thing at a time. Although having said that, I do like to chop and change every now and again. Start with one thing and go, oh yep, no, I'm halfway through that. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm gonna do this part. And that's okay too. That is completely okay as well. Just make sure you get everything that you want to get done. That's the main part. Yeah, so just another chill day. Eventually we'll also be doing the weapon design for it, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm sure you're looking forward to it as well. Because it's going to be interesting to see what I come up with. Like, I've been starting to research some, like, just general folding fans in general to see what they look like. I mean, I know what they look like, but also getting a refresher and having it fresh in your mind of what it looks like is another thing as well. And then taking that like original reference material and going, right, how can I A, exaggerate it to be massive, and B, how can I like do like the magical stuff to it, because we want to be able to keep it in with the theme of the character and stuff like that. So yeah, we just got to make sure we do that and then see how we go. Do all the stuff. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what I come up with. Like, I've got somewhat of an idea. It's gonna potentially look like a tree staff of some description, like when it's like compacted, but then when it's out, it might look like, what's the word I'm looking for, like branchy or like naturey. I haven't decided if I want it to be nature. I think I want it to be naturey though, like somewhat nature themed. Yeah. And then we got to obviously pick a design for the fan itself, which is going to be another fun thing I have to think about. That I haven't decided yet, because like, yeah, you got to be, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I forgot, these two are on separate layers, and we want them to be on the same layer now. There we go. Cool. Alright. So you can kind of see it taking sort of shape now. I can see how it looks like from the back. I'm actually quite pleased with that, which is good. Yeah, we're going to do the lines of the coat now, so I can join it together and fix it all up. Let's see how well I can do it. Wow, that was a success. I'll take that. We'll take that, and we'll draw the other one, and then we'll erase everything all at once. Alright. This one may not be as good. Hopefully. Nope, it's okay. Cool. So you can kind of see the shape now. It's very cone shaped, but it's also very round at the base. But it's very hard to like draw that when you're just drawing it from front and back in like a flat profile sort of view. And that's okay, because yeah, we're going to draw some like extra action stuff after the design's finished as well, to really show off the like a personality and stuff like that, and potentially like some of her abilities as well, which would be cool to kind of show off. Yeah. Let's have a look. Make sure it's all nice and tidy. And yeah, maybe we'll do her hands in a second, because they won't take long. The way that I've done them, they definitely will not take long. There you go. So now you can see that the sleeve is actually on the front, and that you can see the coat, like the back piece part of it at the back better. Yeah. Like, I know I've said this before, but it's pretty much just going, right, what can you see from the back? And then just doing that. You know, you've already got the shape, you're just filling in the lines pretty much, which is easy. Although, I don't know, maybe some people might have a bit of hard time with it, which is also fair. But yeah, like with this, it's literally just going to be draw that over this one and then erase this bit, and it's pretty much the same. There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, these hands look way better than the base that we had. It was terrible. It works for some things, but other things it doesn't. Like for villain it worked, for Fan Tasia, absolutely not. That's okay. Like the base I just made is just there to pretty much get the design on there, see like the perspective and whatnot, and stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can fix like the other minor stuff later. So the hands are pretty much done. Speaking of, we might actually just do a quick little save. There we go. Hands are done, so we don't have to do the hands again, because they're done now. The hands are done. The hood's pretty much done, we've just got to do that. Shirt seam, yeah, well, I know like I've drilled that into my mind, so we can actually just delete this layer now. Cool. There we go. You can pretty much see like most of it. We just have to do our shoes as well, but we're going to do our skirt first because I wanted to fix that. And make it like a bit longer at the back. Let's see. We can even make like this piece. Do something like this. Something like that as well. If I just do it properly. Bring it all the way over. Yeah. And can even have this one curling over a little bit as well. Just to give it a little bit of extra detail. Let's curl it around. I mean, look, we can even potentially have the skirt go all the way back around at the back, but also, because like she's got her half shorts on as well, so. I mean, look, it does look a bit weird. It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah. Problem is, it's actually the same length. Like, I literally just flipped it and pushed it over. It's literally the same length. Well, we could just, yeah, I think we might have to continue the skirt over. Otherwise it's going to look a bit weird. I mean, it's probably going to look weird anyway, but it'll look less weird this way. Yeah, make it even a bit longer. I'll make this side a bit longer as well. Oops. Let's do. Make sure. Oh, no. No, I don't want lines. No, thank you. No lines for me. Not right now. I'm good, I promise. Oh, that's just a tad big for the eraser I want. Let's have a look. Let's see. It's probably going to look a lot better. We might even have to make another one in there, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's looking terrible. Part of me is just wondering, do we even need to see it at all? My answer's probably going to be no. Though it is quite high at the back, the coat. So I'm just, yeah, it's very hard to tell sometimes. Look, I'm going to leave it and I'm going to come back to it because, yeah, this is one of those things where I don't really know how I want to fix it. So I'm just going to leave it, think about it whilst I'm doing like her shoes now, because her shoes need to be done as well. So we'll do that. And the shoes are a task and a half. And then we will see how we do afterwards. So the good thing is I don't have to draw laces again because they're only on the front. That's our power move, isn't it? Just a little bit. Let's just make sure we get over here. This one. Heck, I could probably even just do the one side and then copy it over. I'm thinking about it. Don't worry, I'm thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it. That's for sure. Yeah, like all of that bit in there so I can connect it up. Yeah, cool. Let's just erase this, most of it. Erasing most of it. There we go. And then these two lines will need to continue. There we go. And I can erase this bit. There we go. Because that's going to be the back. Okay. And the fun bit, drawing it from the back. Drawing shoes from the back is indeed a task. If you can avoid it, I would also avoid it at all costs, but, you know, when you're doing character design similar to how I do it, you gotta do it properly. Otherwise, it's gonna annoy me and haunt me for the rest of my life. So we'll just erase like most of it and then have like a blank outline of the shape, and then we'll go from there. I'll keep the base of that in because that's actually gonna probably be the base of the back part. So yeah, what I might do is I'm actually gonna clean this up properly now, so then I know what I'm doing, and we can see it for what it is as I do it. Which is gonna be a little bit annoying if that doesn't want to. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's a few other places I obviously need to clean up properly. Yeah, normally I don't do it this way. I normally do the colouring and then flip it over and do it that way. But for this, I don't know, this time it feels like it's going to be easier to do both the line arts than double colour it. I mean, it's going to take longer, and it's, as you can see, it's taken me like, what, how many hours now? A few, quite a few. But yeah, that's just the reality of it all, you know. Hard work takes time, and as long as you enjoy doing it, then that's the main thing. Get this cleaned up as well. It's a little thick in some areas, but yeah, that's okay. It's a little wonky as well. It's a little bit wonky. We're gonna fix that. Fix that up. Still a bit wonky. That's a little better. Yeah, cool. It's a little bit better. Little better. This bit as well. Cool. Alright, so we've pretty much got our base for the back part. Let's do this as well. Tidy these parts. I think that part was pretty good anyway. Cool. There we go. Pretty much got the base. Okay, so how did I want it? I think we just wanted to make sure we've got like a heel part, which is going to be, I was thinking something that sort of shaped for the back, but maybe a little bit higher even as well. I want that to kind of line up with that curve from the front, which I am not quite getting right. Yep, there we go. That side's good. Alright, what about this side? Let's try this side again. Leave that little part there so I know where to line it up with. Okay. Okie dokie. Yep. Alright, let's stop playing with that. Okay. Hello, Churro. How you doing? Welcome. We're drawing again. I don't know that I'm a superhero VTuber, but sure. I could try. I don't know how well it'd go. I could try though. I'm just wondering if I want... I know I want a seam in the back of this at the very least. For the shoe, at least. Let's something there and have some of those lines. Seam lines. Or stitch lines rather, if you will. I'm doing real good this Saturday evening. How are you doing? I'm doing mighty fine. We've been fixing up some stuff. This is how far we've gotten at the moment. We've done some work Thursday, and then today I've done a little bit of extra stuff as well. So yeah, we're getting there. We're nearly done with the line art. It's a little bit of copy paste, if you know what I mean, and then we're gonna be pretty much done. So yeah, I got to do the contents of her hood and stuff like that. Ah, that's good. I'm glad to hear your daijobu. Yeah. Maybe just wondering if adding the little lines here as well is going to make it look good or not. It might not. We'll see. Because yeah, her shoes are pretty basic from the back, so you got to find other ways to add some detail in, I guess. Yeah. I'm definitely going to add another line to this though, to the back part of it as well. Ooh, that's a bit wonky. I don't want the wonky line. I need steady hands tonight. We're doing line art. Like if I needed life-changing surgery or something and a surgeon wasn't available, I'd be like, give me the finest detailed line art person you can find because they'll be just as accurate and delicate too. Because we are perfectionists. So I know I'll be in the right hands if it ever came to that. But yeah, oh man, I just hate the skirt right now. I hate the skirt right now. Very much hating it. But the good news is the shoes are done and they were less painful than I thought they were going to be. So that's a plus. Flip, copy paste, flip. Boom, line it up. Done. Erase it on this layer and then we can join the layers together. Hooray! Just gotta be a little bit careful now that I get to this part because I don't want to erase the leg. I need to keep that. That's important. That's part of her other leg. She needs it. Let's do a bit of that as well. Cool beans. Alright. There we go. Shoes are done. I mean, they're not great either, but they look pretty okay. We'll just chuck a quick save in there and we'll join these together. So pretty much all that's left that I have to do before we start colouring essentially is fixing the skirt, which I'm very much not liking at the moment on the back design. Probably adding a seam line on the back of the coat and putting the contents of the hood in, including but not limited to her cheeseburger. And I've got I want it to be half wrapped up as well, so she can just like eat it and do stuff at the same time. Yeah, I'm just wondering if we even have it at all. Maybe we don't have it at all. See what that looks like. Let's find out. Can just try and get as close as possible. There we go. Okay. Obviously her legs are not going to be connecting at the moment because they never really were. But yeah, well, we can fix that. We can fix it. We're probably definitely going to be playing with colours a lot because, yeah, I haven't really settled on colours I want, so I don't know specifically what we kind of want yet. Yeah, no, because you definitely won't see her shirts at the back, so... I can try and we're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it as best as I can. Maybe we do need to just go with the two pleats. We'll have it coming over there, and probably from here, and yeah, have the leg connecting back up there. Have some longer pleats from the back. Yeah, we'll try that. See if that works. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. Hopefully it works. Let's make sure I try and actually do it right. It's okay, I'll just fix that bit in a minute. I'll fix that part in a minute. And even start having that one go that way as well. Like that. Yeah, okay, that's gonna do. But we're gonna make it look nicer than that. Because it looks a bit weird at the moment. Make the lines look nice. I'll have to fix that as well because I think it's just a little bit too much. Just a little bit. How are we looking? Yeah, it's a little bit messy. That's a bit better. Again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That first one's good. These ones not so much. Heck, do we even want to just have it connected from that one? Maybe. I reckon. Have it connecting. Not the same as the front plates, but similar. Make sure I erase this bit as well. Okay. Okay. Got an eye for detail. I try to. I try to have an eye for detail. Like considering my designs aren't very detailed themselves, like the parts that I do. I like to have clean and make sure they're, you know, looking nice. Because otherwise, if you've got a simple, more like a sort of a simple character design, and you see a mistake, you're going to see a mistake very quickly. If you've got a character design that's got a lot going on, like lots of details, then you won't see it probably as quickly unless it's really obvious. But yeah, that's why I try and make it look as, as decent as possible, as much as I can. Because yeah, otherwise you're going to see it and it's not going to look good. But yeah, as long as you just try it, it's all good. Thank you. But yeah, mastering is, I'm not even close. But I do just, yeah, like to have it as clean as possible. Like I said, if you're colouring with like a messy line art, it's gonna look like messy colouring as well. If you've got a clean line art, then it's, you know, and you've got messy colouring, then you can tell it's the colouring and not the line art. But yeah, which is why I'm really not good at doing like nice sketches, because I'm perfectionist and like this is yeah, we'll go back to where my sketch was. That was my sketch. It's not what I would call a sketch. It's like it's very clean still. So yeah, that's just me. And some people can sketch really like and have it nice but still have it looking professional and stuff like that. I just can't do that because it bugs me. It's got to be clean, which is why I like doing line art. It's nice and tidy most of the time. I nearly forgot that this wasn't connected. That would have been real embarrassing. Ah, thank you. We will get there. Like I said, we've made a pretty decent amount of progress, considering like we're pretty much on the way. There we go. Okay, cool. Look, yeah, the skirt still looks a bit weird considering it's not going all the way around, but we know why it's not going all the way around. So that's okay. It's just that, yeah, you can't really see the back of her shorts. I mean, I could add it in, but from the front you very clearly cannot see it, so we won't add it in. Yeah. Okay. I want to add like a pattern at the back of this as well. I'm gonna add even, yeah, line going down the back. Line and then some stitch marks. Stitch marks all the way. Just wondering what kind of stitch marks we should use. Should we use the same ones that we've kind of done, or should we use some different ones? Because there is different ones. I was wondering if we could do like a little zigzag. Let's try the zigzag. I'm going to try the zigzag. See how that looks. If the zigzag doesn't look good, we'll just use the same as what we've always been using. But I think zigzag might... I'm probably doing it wrong as well. You probably need to make it a bit smaller. But I thought something a bit different. Yeah, no, I like it. I think it's a bit different. Still kind of keeping with the theme of having stitch marks, beads detail, but just a little bit of a different stitch mark. Just like how we've got like the longer ones on the oh, I can't speak anymore. On the shorts, and then there's the smaller ones on the belt, and I've done like the longer ones on the shoes as well, because yeah. Okay, let's save and then see how we do. We got to add the contents of our hood now, which is, yeah, gonna be interesting. What I might do is draw them separately to the side on a separate layer, and then we can like add them in like we're adding things to a shopping basket. We're gonna start off with the burger, because the burger is important. Food first. Food first. Oh jeez. What did I do? Nothing? Okay, cool. Alright. I thought I just saw like a massive lion up here. No? Okay, that's okay then. Burger! Yes! Now, how to draw a hamburger. Oh, thanks for the reference. Appreciate it. Add Vegemite. What? No. What? No. What kind of burgers are you eating? Burger sketch. Where's the bottom bun? Here-ish. Something. Let's pull up a Macca's bun. See how we go. Because their pictures never look the same as what they actually deliver. Packed with beef vitamins. Look, true. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that though. You sure? You sure? Aw, thanks. I'd give it a try. I don't know how I'd like it though. I do like Vegemite, but it's got to be on toast. This is a very sketchy burger. I want to add like the seeded bun. It's going to have a seeded bun. Now, let's use this reference that you've so kindly put in the comments for me. We're going to have a little patty sticking out. True. Butter being the hero, lol. Oh man, we're gonna have the cheese. Try and draw it as somewhat cheese square as possible. What's next on the burger? Tomatoes. Okay, we can add some tomatoes. I'll add 2. Just erase these bits so I can kind of see that it is the cheese part. I'm drawing the burger first, then I'm going to have it like half wrapped as well. So it's going to have half wrapping in it. Not gonna lie, this is turning out better than what I thought it would. Man, drawing burgers on stream, best day. And then the lettuce is gonna be cartoony lettuce. There we go. Lettuce. Yeah. That's not too bad for a sketch. It's probably a good size too. Now let's draw the wrapping because it's going to be half wrapped. Yeah. Let's see. Half wrapped. You know, like when you like got that paper wrapping around your burger so you can like eat it. It's going to be like a little bit sort of square wrapped. Something like this. Now, what's the shape? Something like that. Okay, let's have a look. To erase a lot of the work we just did. All for a good cause. All for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. Cool. This is probably not the perspective I wanted it to be, but it still looks pretty dang good, I'd say. So, yeah. Cool. Just saying facts. What's the weirdest thing you've added Vegemite to, just out of curiosity, now that you've gone and said that? I will also have to start wrapping up now. I realized I've gone a little bit over time. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. That's okay. We finish on the burger. Focus on the burger. Finish with the burger sketch. Everything. Okay, let me ask you then, whilst I save this file and get over to the other screen, let me ask you, do you or do you not dip churros in Vegemite, like melted Vegemite? That is my hot question for you. Is that something that you do? Hot dogs, burgers, pizza. You haven't done it yet. I've just fueled the fire. Oh no. Oh no. Although having said that, I don't know how you would... Because realistically, churros have like a melted chocolate, so... Or like a runny liquid that you would dip them into. So I don't know how you would accomplish that with Vegemite. But by all means, if you're game enough to try it, let me know how it goes. Because I'm interested now. No! No! Don't do that! No! The poor guests. At least warn them. I mean, surely they'll know. Because Vegemite is a lot darker than chocolate, I guess. Oh my god. No! I've instigated a horrible idea. Oh my god. The next emote we're gonna draw when I get back to drawing emotes is gonna be a churro dipped in Vegemite now. Oh no, this is terrible. Oh my goodness, no. I have instigated. Inspired. Stop it. Oh my god, I need to stop being inspirational then. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cease to be inspirational for tonight. There is a slight chance that I will be streaming tomorrow, but there is also a more than likely chance that I will not be streaming tomorrow. But if I do stream tomorrow, it will be a Spyro Sunday, because we haven't done Spyro in a while, so we're going to be going back to that. No, I haven't done the work for it yet. Sorry. I mean, look, the general idea is don't go through all the cutscenes and go faster and don't make mistakes, so we're going to just do that. Anyways, I am going to head off now. We have ended with some decent progress made. Yeah, we just need to fill up her hood, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, don't get any crazy ideas. Yeah. And have a good evening and enjoy the rest of the weekend, everybody. Alright, bye! Bye! See ya! Bye!